So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I'm down here at the wood yard today, and it is much nicer today than it was yesterday. It's still cold, but much nicer. Late in the day there yesterday, I downsized all this big oak into more manageable pieces. I will use the split force log splitter to get this all down to size, and this will go in the last bay of the woodshed over there. But this is really handy, especially, it's just a great feeling on a snowy, cold, blustery day to be sitting in that nice warm cab doing this. But anyway, this afternoon, we're gonna saw some more red pine. These are small logs right here. I've got 4 or 5 more over by the mill, so we better get started. All right, I'm back down here at the woodyard now, and I just finished up that lift of red pine. I think there's around 750 or 800 board feet there, but I'm going to move that inside the building later on. And before we get started on more of that, I took a little break because I want to try something here that I'm pretty excited about. This is a Eastern red cedar, I believe. Okay, it's not an aromatic cedar because I didn't smell anything when I cut that end off to get a look at it. Now, to a lot of people, this probably isn't a big deal at all because you probably have these growing everywhere. We do not. So I'm kind of excited about it. It's kind of rare for down here at the woodyard. I've never had one before. Now this one is 13 feet 6 inches long. I think what I'm going to do, there's a lot of taper to it, okay? So I think what I'll do, I'll cut one 8-foot 6-inch log, this big one right here, and then we'll have like a 4.5 footer, and we'll put that on the mill and we'll try that out first. I don't think I need anything real long, and yeah, I think this will be more for crafty type projects. I don't think we always fully appreciate like what we have, you know? Like I was saying, this is a very rare tree for me, but in other parts of the country it's pretty common and they probably don't think much of it. Same as, you know, the guys out west see me cutting up, you know, nice white oak or cherry or red oak into firewood. That probably makes them cringe, but around here it like grows on trees. We're used to it, and that's what we have here. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to see what this looks like on the inside here. Let's get started. So this should be pretty interesting. Obviously we're not going to get a whole lot of wood out of this, but this is about a 5-footer. Now on this mill, these are my log supports right here, the hydraulic ones, but I've got these short ones, well these ones here, just for things like this. So I can still use the log turner and the clamp, but these are for short logs like the one we have on here. We'll just set them right about so. Clamper in place. I like the way it's sitting. Yeah. See what happens. moment of truth. Aha! So this is 4/4, 1 inch thick. I'm going to flip it over and saw some 6/4. All right, I just sawed 3 pieces of 6/4, 1, 2, 3. That's 1.5 inches, and 1 piece of 8/4. The stuff is beautiful. I thought it would be redder. I don't know if there's an eastern white cedar. I don't know. You got red streaks all through it. It's pretty stuff though, it really is. Maybe there's an eastern white cedar. I'm gonna have to get out the Google. It's not real heavy. If that was oak, I would never do that. One hand like that. Yep, be super strong. Nice stuff. Make a nice, like a piece like this would make a nice sign on a, you know, like on a CNC machine or something. That'd be really nice. So what I'll do when I take that lift of red pine into the building, I'll put this right on top of it, sticker it. I don't think it'd take long at all to for this stuff to air dry even. It's not very heavy. So before I wrap this up, I want to answer a couple reoccurring questions. There's been a lot of people that ask why I don't load the logs directly onto the mill with the excavator instead of the way I normally do it, which is set them on the log loader. Now that small one, I did put it on the mill with the excavator because I like the way it was sitting. Normally I don't do that, and especially with bigger logs, because I get real close to the ceiling in here with the top of the stick on the excavator, and it would just be a matter of time before I hit it, and that's what the log loader is for. Another question, a comment I should say, came up the other day. Let me read it to you. This guy says, please Mike, give the chrome on these cylinders on the sawmill deck a break. Banging and turning logs against the chrome will cause the leak. No, it won't. I actually think I'm very gentle with the mill, but these are the stops. That's the log loader. The log rolls up against these stops. The log turner turns the log with these stops in place. If these were not here, the log would roll off the mill. But more importantly, these are not the cylinders. The cylinder is down there with a linkage coming over to these rods that come up and go down. They work through the linkage. So there's not like a hydraulic cylinder right here and a seal that I have to worry about. I'm using it the way it's supposed to be used. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. I appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.